Yeah. See, I kind of like YouTube. I've been on TikTok, but I like YouTube. For me, I could go anyway, and I could just talk for like at least ramble for 30 seconds and get into the topic. You know what I'm saying? TikTok got a time limit. Gotta hurry it up. Gotta have it to subject. I was just on there going over like supernatural events, dreams, shit like that. Like I'm gonna go in more detail. I think I already talked about my grandfather on here about seeing him when I was a kid and not knowing what he looked like. But when I seen a picture of him later on in life, saying that's that same man I seen when I was a kid. And everybody looked at us like we was fucking crazy. How did you see him? And motherfucker, he was dead almost 10 years before your ass was born. That's how it worked. Like I knew I had a connection with him. My nickname in the family was his name that they had as his nickname. Even my grandma called me that shit. Like my grandma, R.I.P. to her, she had got Alzheimer's. And you know, that's like dementia and Alzheimer's. It's like your mind goes warped back to different, you know what I'm saying, time periods in life. I remember one time, I think I talked about this too. She chased me around the house thinking I'm her husband. Because I always knew that his spirit was connected to me. And growing up, like spending the night at her house and spending the night at my mom and when I'm at my mom's house, she'd be like, you act just like this nigga. He'd just walk around in his boxes and his tank top. You the only motherfucker that do that shit. Walk around with no shirt on and shit. Wake up, just walk around in the boxes around the whole house. Don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They used to call me his name, Joe Fox. You know what I'm saying? And later on I had told y'all I found like what he was into. I don't necessarily know. I know he was in one of them organizations, but I don't know the name. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all and say what it was. They said they know, but they don't know. I don't know what group he was in. He was in some type of group, but I just know he was studying a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? He was studying a lot of shit. I found his books. You know what I'm saying? I just wish I would have took more of them. Some of them was more advanced and I wasn't into that shit at that time, so I ain't take them, and I'm mad because now I gotta find them books. So yeah, like talking about a little sleep paralysis or whatever, supernatural events, a lot of things that happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm on TikTok looking up supernatural phenomenons, and I'm starting to see that a lot of people. Hold up. I'm starting to see a lot of people starting to see like entities. Like, I don't know how real they are. I don't know how real they are, but they starting to see like entities. And I'm not gonna say I haven't been seeing them either. Cause I have. Like, not like directly. Like sometimes, like I'm sleeping, it's in a pitch black room. I wake up, and you know how you go to sleep, like, or how you close your eyes, and you see like the darkness moving around in your eyes. You know, my eyes be open, and I see the darkness moving around in the room. Like one night, my daughter was on one side of the bed. I'm on my side of the bed. And I wake up, she just, like, something rolled her. It was like something rolled her. Like, she just rolled over, like, right on me. And I look up. And then whatever the darkness was, and I told you, she been complaining about seeing monsters and shit. Whatever the darkness was, it moved away when I started observing it. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I touched her, and I tried to make sure it was her, because sometimes she on the other side, so I didn't know if it was like her rolling over like that. So yeah, like, whatever these entities, these people saying they seeing, you know, it's close. They closer now, and these kids seeing them. Like yesterday, we was outside, and I'm lifting a little dumbbell, standing in the same spot where I stand, and she's sitting in the chair like across from me, and she's staring. It looked like she's staring at me, so I'm thinking she's staring at me. So I do like this, like go out her view and see if she gonna follow me, see if she looking at me. See this tree right here? I don't know if y'all can see it. Right, the one behind me on the right. She was staring over there, and it was like blowing, but like the leaves. Let me show y'all what it looked like. This bush right there. So she's staring at it, and normally she does that a lot. Sometimes I just be like, what you looking at? And she'd just snap out of it, and then just like nothing. She just turned 4 yesterday, the day before yesterday. So she been doing that for a while. So I'm like, yesterday I'm looking at her, I'm about to ask her what she looking at, but I didn't, and I just let her stare, and I watched her eyes, and I turned around and looked. But what it was daytime. It was daytime, one nighttime. It was daytime, so I'm like, what's over there that you see? That anything that could catch a kid's attention longer than 30 seconds, that's not a tablet or a TV, pay attention. It was like 20 seconds, and she was stuck just looking at it. I don't know if it was communicating with her or something. I never asked her what was she looking at, but she does that a lot. Like, and sometimes I'll be like, are you staring at me? And she'll be like, no. And I'm like, well, what are you looking at? And she'll be like, nothing. So I know she sees stuff. I mean, we all knew that. We all know she sees stuff. She see it more than the other little kids that be around her. So, yeah, pay attention to your kids when they say they see stuff, because I should have got it on camera, but I didn't. But she had it was like a daytime like this, and she seen whatever she seen. So, whatever's out there is out there. I know y'all seen the videos. I know y'all been on TikTok watching like the storms, and it looked like motherfucking giants in the clouds, and the giants coming down. And I seen a video yesterday, like it was a whole wreck of fucking alligators or crocodiles or something. They all came out of the water, turned towards the water, and just looked in the water like it's something down here in that wherever they was. I can't remember. And this shit was a news report. So what the fuck did they see in that goddamn water that made that ass all come? Like, when I'm not like, they was they praising something coming out? Or was they getting ready to injure? What was that? Did y'all see that on the screen? On the playback, I'm up on the playback. I want to see if y'all seen that. It was here. Did y'all see that? It was here. Fuck it. But I'm gonna watch it on the playback and see if that come back. But yeah, whatever that shit was, or like whatever's going on, yes, like they say, whatever's here is here. It's already here. It's not coming, it's here already. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how real some of these videos be, like when they be catching shit. You know what I'm saying? But I believe them, cause I done seen my fair share of shit. I done seen it look like whatever, stars or whatever. Can't no plane look like no star that far in the air with no lights, moving through the sky and then disappear. Is it an asteroid? What is it? It look like a regular star, but it's moving. It look just like the regular stars in the sky, but it's moving. And then all of a sudden, I seen it in 3 times over this house next door. And then it disappeared in the same spot. Luckily, I got 2 other people to see the shit too, and they seen it the 3rd time. I said, do y'all see that? It's in the air right now. I've been seeing this shit just the 3rd time. Sometimes when you see shit, other people can't see it, but they seen the shit. As it went to the same spot where it disappears at, no clouds. It looked like either fade out of view, which looks impossible to fade out of view if it looked like it's just going straight. It makes a little turn and then just vanish. Like, where the fuck it go? Same spot. Where the moon is, where I'm looking at right now. Y'all keep seeing me look up. I'm looking at the moon during the daytime in the sky. That's around the same spot where I see that thing. Like, I remember one day I was out here. It was cloudy, like earlier this week, and it was like white clouds, and I seen like a figure, a shadowy figure, just fly right past the clouds. I brushed it off. I'm like, hold on, maybe I didn't see what I was seeing. Nah. So a lot of people like, oh nigga, you going crazy again. I ain't going crazy again, cause I'm not the only motherfucker seeing this shit. So maybe they going crazy too. So it ain't just me. So I'm about to move real quick. I need to sit down. Hold up 1 second. I'm trying to charge my phone. Yeah, so I want to talk about how y'all dreams been. You know what I'm saying? Mine's been intense, as usual. It's picking up. I've been learning a lot more about dreams. Well, hearing what other people think dreams are. I'm so convinced in that multiverse theory. I know I am, because we gotta be like, there's no other explanation. Like, I haven't did my little, I guess you would call it affirmation mantra or whatever, before I go to sleep. After I had told you about the last time I did it, it freaked me the fuck out. And I'm a dream motherfucking master, and I got freaked out about how real them fucking dreams was, and I could not shake. I could always, my whole life, shake myself out my dream and wake myself up, no matter when, where, or whatever. But I couldn't. And none of the dreams, and I had several dreams that fucking night, and every single one I went to, I just used to say, I just say shit like, man, come on, man, kill me and wake up. I know my reality. Well, I know what reality I want to go to. Kill me so I can wake up. And they laugh. Oh, yeah? In the dream, the people, man, oh, yeah? And then I be in another motherfucking place, knowing it's not my reality, because I still have a conscious mind of this one. So I'm like, oh shit. I told you I came to the realization like, fuck. Well, where am I at? I'm fucking stuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting out of this shit. One little word from my daughter, calling her mom sleep, yelling her name, that woke me the fuck up. Out of me trying to fucking fight and wake myself up the whole time, that woke me up. And I'm like, yeah, something changed. And I heard everybody was talking about that Sandman show, and I don't know, I'm lazy, I don't know. I got time to watch the shit, and I'm not even watching the shit. Cause I know I'm gonna watch that shit and be like, oh shit, nigga, I got a whole rack of shit to tell y'all niggas now about that show. But now I haven't even been watching that shit. I've been seeing people put up clips of it. I need to get into it though, cause I heard it was a pretty good show. So I need to get into it. I mean, shit, I binge watched the shit out of Cobra Kai. That's my shit. Thanks, nigga, for putting me on to that shit. I don't know. My first love, scary movies. I was so scared of them when I was young. That was my power. That's my power. The supernatural is my power. But the karate is what I love. You know what I'm saying? Kung Fu, karate, all that shit. I love that shit. That comes first to me. Still, kind of. Other than the superhero shit. Because I'm a nerd. You know what I'm saying? But that karate shit is like, oh shit, yeah, Kung Fu. And that shit was amazing. And I like Cobra Kai. I like they fucking came from a spoof fucking teaser to having 6 fucking seasons now. Everybody's coming back, and I thought it was fake, like they was really bringing a real character. That's really them. Like that, when I first watched the first season, I'm like, I like Johnny now. He was a bitch back in the day, but damn, I relate to Johnny. You know what I'm saying? I related to him. That one big moment he blew it and fucked his life up, but then technically, is his life fucked up if it led him on a path to where he is now? No. That's what it's kind of trying to tell you. You think you made big mistakes in your life. You think that decision you made when you was younger that you shouldn't have had made, and you think it's a fuck up in your life, it might cause problems or whatever, but it still led you on a path to be the person you are today. Are you happy with the person you are today? Are you happy with the people around you and that you have around you today? Especially if you on a spiritual path. That's understanding. That's understanding that them events led to this. Them events led to the mind state of what you have right now. So how can you be mad at that? Even though you regret the shit out of the mistake or the decision that you had made in the past. Hold up. Yeah. So I'm gonna end this like 40 seconds. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this because I'm about to go back to TikTok for a little bit. I know, man, TikTok rotting my brain. It's just good to see other people. And you could just instantly go to listen to somebody else that might see something similar to what you're seeing or going through. It's interesting. So it's like you're not alone. You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to end this, so I don't know what I'm gonna call this one. This was just random talks. I do random talks. Alright.